about the fact that Indianapolis was pissed because they think New England was deflating the balls. No, you were, Indy. You lost that game 1,000%. It had nothing to do with anything like that.
You don't lose by 38 for deflated footballs.
No.
But the storyline that I'm kind of looking at, and maybe this isn't as important as everything else, is, for our generation, the debate is Brady or Manning, right? Who's better, Brady or Manning? Who was the best in their prime, Brady or Manning? Seattle's defense has an opportunity to knock them both off in the Super Bowl back-to-back years. And if they do to Tom Brady what they did to Peyton Manning last year in the Denver Broncos offense, where does that put this defense in the whole grand scheme of things in the history of the NFL?
Possibly the greatest defense ever.
Yeah.
For doing it 2 consecutive years, you'd have to think that, right?
Well, but against those particular quarterbacks. I mean, if they can embarrass Tom Brady like they embarrassed Peyton Manning last year, I think the argument would be that much stronger.
Right.
Yeah. Especially in a league that is against defenses. I mean, everything is against the defense succeeding. It's every call, every play is for big scoring and quarterbacks doing well. And if they could do it 2 years in a row against the 2 best, then yeah, I don't think there's any question.
It would be very, 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 very curious to see. So save your predictions, boys. And by the way, I didn't cue up the audio, but Steve did indeed call Seattle, New England.
Ooh, way to go!
That's right. But we all picked Seattle, so
way back in August. Jim, you and I had too much faith in Denver.
No, we were close.
But to give Jim credit, in listening to that show again, because I listened to the end of that show, you did say you were waffling back and forth between Denver and New England. So you were on the fence, but you went with Denver.
And here we go. Crazy Keith out on the island. He's the only one that doesn't get it.
Well, you had Seattle against Philadelphia, I believe.
No.
In the NFC Championship game. Keith, I'm pretty sure, if I remember that correctly, you had Philly and Seattle in the NFC Championship game.
And to be honest, nobody saw Philly, even before Foles got hurt, nobody saw Philly's collapse offensively coming.
No.
I actually would be interested to find out who Sports Illustrated predicted to be the football, the Super Bowl champ, who Vegas had predicted, who, these people that supposedly are supposed to know more than we do, which, quite frankly, given how much we've been doing this, I think is a bunch of BS. Mm-hmm. I'd be curious what those people said.
Yeah.
I'm going to see. Let's see if we can find Sports Illustrated. That should be easy, right? Online?
One would think.
The only one I know of, because I'm a fan, is Dan Patrick on the Dan Patrick Show did say he thought it would be New England and Seattle. Actually, no, wait a second. It was New England, Green Bay, he said. So he was off. He said New England, Green Bay. So there's one of the so-called professionals being wrong.
Uh-oh.
No, this is your music while you look it up. Did you find it yet?
I'm working on it. I didn't know that was you. I actually thought it was something that I had done. So I closed out of it. So now here, I think I found it. Let's see what it says here.
This is fantastic. I could listen to this music all night.
Yeah, where did you get this from, by the way?
This is the match game theme.
Oh, that's great. Hold on. Let's see. So let's see. We had one analyst.
GOOGLE.com.
Shoot. I'm scrolling down this page, and I just scrolled past somebody's prediction, and I can't scroll back up. Broncos, Packers. There's one prediction. Broncos, Saints. Broncos, Packers, Cardinals, Colts, Cardinals, Patriots, Broncos, Packers. And that's what I got, guys.
Wow, so we were better off than all of those so-called experts.
No one had any faith in the Seahawks.
I find that strange. I'm going to check this one more time. Maybe this is from the year before.
I find the
dominant as their team was, that's surprising to me.
I find the blind faith in the Seahawks or the Packers disturbing. Because, to make those preseason picks and then week 1 they go out and get destroyed by Seattle. I don't know.
But I don't necessarily think it's blind faith because, honestly, if Aaron Rodgers was 100% healthy in that game, they would not have lost. You could see there were a lot of plays where he could have scrambled where he usually would have, but he didn't.
It would have been nice to see him at 100%.
It would have been really nice to see him at 100%.
To get a definitive answer. And with that, folks, we are out of time. We are here every Monday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time at latenightsportsradio.com, or you can find us on the Spreaker app. If you miss us, we're available on demand at the site and also on iTunes. Don't forget about that, folks. Get it straight to your mobile device without even having to do anything. We're here for the lazy people. Tomorrow night, catch the airing of Rochester Sports Mumblings. Wednesday night, it's the Fantasy Greeks NFL Power Hour. And Thursday night, Bob Sullivan 2.0. Friday night, Claire versus Carlson. For Jim Sarantias and Steve Taylor, I'm Keith Grieve. Have a nice week, folks.
Post-game show is brought to you by Christ, I can't find it. The hell with it.